I'm Tuohy. I'm a solicitor and I specialise in the whole area of wills, trusts and probate. In order for a will to be valid, the person making the will must have what is known as testamentary capacity. Testamentary capacity means the mental capacity to make a will. If a person lacks mental capacity to make a will, then the will is invalid. The legal test for testamentary capacity was laid down in a case from the 1870s known as Banks versus Goodfellow. The legal test is quite focused and there are 3 limbs to the test. Firstly, the person making the will must actually know what a will is. Secondly, they must be able to recall their assets in broad terms. And thirdly, they must be able to recall their beneficiaries, those who might expect to benefit from the will. And importantly, they must not be suffering from any mental condition or disease of the mind that would distort their thinking when making the will. So in practice, the threshold is actually quite low. So a person might be forgetful, they might be unwell, but they still have the capacity to pass that test. What matters most is at the moment of signing the will that they understand the decisions that they're making and the consequences of those decisions. If a will is successfully challenged on the basis of lack of testamentary capacity, then the will falls away. Then the estate will be distributed in accordance with the terms of an earlier will which is revived, or if there's no will, the estate then falls on intestacy. So it falls in accordance with the rules set out in the Succession Act 1965. So that's why it's really important if somebody is making a will to get proper legal advice. What we're trying to ensure is not only that the will reflects the testator's wishes, but also that it stands up to scrutiny if it's ever challenged.